right, let's start. So this is home exercise 7.3. We are going to do this exercise for Greatview Company Limited. Greatview Company Limited financial year ended is on 31st March. 31st March, this is the company financial year ended. The following are the statement of financial position and income statement for the year 2017 and 2018. So this is 2018, this is 2017 data. This is last year. And for 2018, this is this year. The assignment working, yes, I will discuss at our last lesson. This one I will share with you later. This one we talk about it later. All right. So this is the statement of financial position for the year 2017 and 2018. At the same time, you are giving the income statement as well, and you can get the information of profit before tax directly from the income statement. You are not required to do many workings to find out. And there are some additional information for us. The following are the information, blah, blah, blah. So we will go through one by one later. Based on the above information, we are required to prepare cash flow statement for the year ended 31st March 2018. All right. So we have to do a working. So let me clean out this first. Clean out, clean out. Okay. All right. So this is home exercise 7.3. So the first adjustment that we are going to do is what? It's talking about the depreciation. Total depreciation charges in the financial year 2018 was 158,000. This amount has been included in administrative expenses, meaning that in the administrative expenses here, we have included the depreciation. So obviously, this transaction, they want us to do some working on the property, plant, and equipment. Okay, we are required to do adjustment for this property, plant, and equipment. And in this exercise, you can see that we are giving a net amount. This is net book value. This is net book value of your property, plant, and equipment. This examiner, they did not split the cost and accumulated depreciation for you. They net the amount. So later on, when we do the adjustment, we have to do based on the net book value basis. So who forget to turn off the mic? Right? This is for property, plant, and equipment. And then this
武力猪跟武力鸡，所以就讲重新呢？你看得明白吗？就是一盒我要5粒猪、5粒鸡这样子，然后分成然后要2盒这样子。
Who is talking now?
对你。
Who is talking now? Hey, Ka Heng turn off your mic So, you all can see So two box for what? What 2 box? I also want to order Okay, we're back to here. PP, so Ka Heng, later you are going to share with us what 2 box your client order from you. Okay, so we will know more later. So I give you the time to do promotion and advertisement. So you are required to share some profit to me because I'm accountant. Okay, property, plant, and equipment. So this is net book value account. So net book value account, we have balance BD and balance CD, right? So this net book value account actually is a combination of your cost and accumulated depreciation. All right, the treatment will be exactly the same, just that they combine together to show a net amount. So we write the opening balances first. Opening 10251567 for the closing. 1025. and then 1567. Right, 1567 and 1025. Okay, this is the opening balances we have. And then in the requirement, they also share with us the depreciation, 158,000. So class, can you tell me this depreciation, 158, we have to record in the debit side of your net book value or credit side in the net book value? So Aiden answer is credit. How about this? Credit, Joel, Carrie also credit. Ziwei also credit. One thing also credit. Wenqi, what's the answer? Dave, what's the answer? Yuki, what's the answer? Xiaoqin, what's the answer? Credit, right? Yes. Depreciation we record in the credit side. Why in the credit side? Because depreciation will reduce the value of the asset. So credit side is reducing the value. So 158 here. All right, very good. All giving the correct answer, 158. So we can balance the ledger. So calculator please, 158 plus 1567. So it's 1725. So we know the total is 1725 here. So the debit side should be 1725 as well. But in this question, you have to take more caution because the examiner very tricky. Why? Take a look here. Did you see this? Revaluation reserve. Last year, revaluation reserve is 200,000. This year is 350,000, meaning that I have increased in the revaluation reserve. So let's see the impact in the revaluation reserve. So this is revaluation reserve. Revaluation reserve is an equity. So the balance BD we write on the credit side. The balance CD we write on the debit side. All right, this is the opening balances that we extracted from the revaluation reserve in your SOFP. So we back to here. Plus, your revaluation reserve increase or decrease during the year? Your revaluation reserve increase or decrease during the year? All right, increase, right? Because from 200 to 350. So we know that the balancing amount is increased, right? 150. So what is the description we write here? So we can balance 350. What is the description that we should write here? This is related to what? In what circumstances your revaluation reserve will increase? Yes, your revaluation reserve is related to your property, plant, and equipment. Remember, when our asset value increase, we will show the increase in the revaluation account. If decrease, we also will reflect in the revaluation reserve. So in these circumstances, your revaluation reserve increased by 150, right? This is resulted from your property, plant, and equipment account. We credit the revaluation reserve and then we debit in the property, plant, and equipment account, the net book value account. So we will indicate revaluation reserve. So amount 150. All right. So increase and decrease in your revaluation reserve will also have some impact in your net book value account. So we know we have a missing amount, right? The missing amount is 550 here. So tell me, what is the description for this 550? What is the description for this 550? Bank? Yes. This is bank. The purchase of new asset, 550. Meaning that this year we spend 550 to purchase new asset for the company. All right, very good. So let's identify which amount that we should include in our cash flow statement. So depreciation, yes, we have to include because this is a non-cash transaction. And for this 550, yes, this is the amount that we spend to purchase new asset. So it's under financing activities. Plus, for this 150, do we need to record in our cash flow statement? Do we need to record in our cash flow statement? Tell me answer, yes or no? Guess lah, simply guess lah. It's okay. Just give me your answer. This amount we should record in the cash flow statement or not? This 150. So 主的 answer is no. Or say 楚的 answer is no. Dev also say no. Aiden, your answer? Don't know. Yes, very good answer. Don't know. So we say no. Đặt tao à. Yuki, your answer? Jiayang, your answer? No. Don't know. Wenqi, your answer? Yes. Oh, I got some new answer. Right. Let me tell you this. First of all, this revaluation reserve is a non-cash transaction. All right. Why? Because you see, this is only a changes in the fair value of the asset, right? From 200 to 250. There is no cash movement for this 150. There is no cash movement for this 150. It's a non-cash transaction. All right, this is my explanation. So I'm going to ask you again. This one, I have to include it in the cash flow statement or no need to include in cash flow statement? Yes or no? Anyone plan to change answer? Anyone going to change answer? So to change to yes, explain again. All right. This 150 is resulted from where? Resulted from your revaluation reserve. It means that you have gain on revaluation. When you have gain on revaluation, your revaluation reserve will increase, right? From 200 to 250. So we know the difference is 150. This 150, do we have cash movement for this 150? No, right? This is a non-cash transaction. So my question, since this is a non-cash transaction, are we going to show in our cash flow statement? Yes or no? Hey, wow, many change answer. Become yes, huh? All right, let me tell you the answer. The answer is N or no. No need to show in the cash flow statement. The answer is no. Why? Yes, very good question. Why? So to understand why we no need to show this in the cash flow statement, we have to refer back to the previous question. So we go back to chapter 5. Okay, we go back to chapter 5. Chapter 5. Right, so we just take this as an example, right? We take this as an example. Where we show the revaluation gain and losses. We show here, right? Under other comprehensive income, we show the revaluation gain. Am I right? This is where we show the revaluation gain in the income statement. However, when we prepare the cash flow statement, we start from which amount? We start from the profit before tax. So tell me, is this gain included here? Is this gain 30,000 included in the income statement? No, this 30,000 is not included in the cash flow statement because the amount we used already before this revaluation gain. So if we start our cash flow statement from this profit before tax, we are not required to adjust this revaluation gain in our cash flow statement. Is my explanation clear? Anyone need me to explain again? Who want me to explain again? No need, eh? How about others? Clear? Because the amount that we used already before the revaluation gain, it means that this amount exclude gain on revaluation. This amount exclude gain on revaluation. That's why we are not required to adjust this amount when we do the cash flow statement. Clear? Very good. So we back to our exercise 7.3. 7.3 here. All right. So we only need this in our cash flow statement. So we have completed the first adjustment. And for this question, there is no information talking about the disposal. So we assume no disposal of property, plant, and equipment, PPE. All right. So if you need me to explain again later, so we can discuss this. All right, don't worry. So we come to second adjustment. Second adjustment. Let's have a look. Redview has repaid 300,000 bank borrowing during the financial year 2018. So this one we refer to the bank borrowing of the company. Opening balances is 920 and closing is 1,200. So this is bank borrowing account. Bank borrowing is our liability. So the balance brought down is on the credit. The balance carried out is on the debit. All right. So we take a look. It says that during the year, I repaid 300,000 to bank to settle my bank borrowing. So tell me, this 300,000, I should appear in the credit side or debit side in this bank borrowing account? Debit side or credit side in this account? So 2 answer debit, 3 answer debit. Any other answer? Think about it. When we make payment of bank borrowing, we will credit our bank account, right? Because we make payment. So when it comes to bank borrowing account, yes, this amount will appear in debit. So this is repayment. 300,000. So we know the total is 1,005. We have an missing information, which is 580 here. So can you tell me what is the nature of transaction for this 580? What is this? What is this 580 represent? Yoo-hoo! Anybody home? Interest? No. Bank. Yes, it's bank, but why is bank? What is the nature for this? Receive or borrowing? Yes, your answer is correct. this is bank. We receive new bank borrowing. Meaning that during the year, the company make repayment to bank. At the same time, get new borrowing from the bank. I repeat, during the year, the company make repayment to bank. At the same time, also get new borrowing from bank. So we have a repayment 300, which is a negative in your financing activity, and a positive 580 collection receive of bank borrowing. Very good. And now I want to ask one thing. You may ask, sir, you see, I received 580, I paid 300. Can I represent net amount in the cash flow statement? The net amount is 280. Can I show this in the cash flow statement? Can I show this in the cash flow statement? Yes or no? Can we net off this amount? Your answer, please. Don't know. Guess lah. 50%, 50%. Yes or no only, ma. Right? Others, give me your answer. So, Wu Qi say no. Jiao Aiden say no. Chu Er say no. How about others? Jia Yang also say no. Ziwei, your answer? Dev, your answer? Jia Yang also say no. Don't know. Aiyah, just guess ma. 2 options only. No ba? Alright, the answer is you cannot net off. Yes. So your answer is correct. We should separate repayment and receive. We cannot net off the amount. When we present in our cash flow statement, we cannot show net amount. Because if we show net amount, we cannot see the actual cash movement in the company. Repeat that, cannot show net amount. We have to separate. Understand? Understand or not? We cannot show net amount. Yes, sir? All right. So next, we look at the next adjustment. So we have 2 events. This is the first event. This is the second event. On 1st April 2017, which is the beginning of this financial year, Gladview offer bonus issue to its existing shareholders on the basis of 2-to-1 bonus issues. It means that if you have 2 shares, I give you 1 bonus share. The bonus issue are utilizing the retained earnings of the company. Second event, on 31st January 2018, Gladview issues 50,000 new ordinary shares to investor at $2 each. The par value of the ordinary share is $1 each. So to handle this number 3 adjustment, we have to prepare few accounts. So this is number 3. To solve this, we have to prepare share capital account. We have to prepare share premium account. We also need to prepare retained earnings account. Right? We should prepare these 3 accounts to solve this number 3 adjustment. So we start from writing the opening balances. The opening balances for capital, balance PD on the credit because this is equity. Amount 100 and 200 as closing. So 100 here. Our balance CD, 200. Share premium, balance PD is 0. Balance CD is 50. For the retained earning, my opening balances is 500. The closing is 789. 500 and 789. 500 closing 789. First, we record all the opening balances. So you have complete this, right? So let's start the analysis. So my share capital at the end of 2017, which is also same as 1st April 2017, the opening balances is 100,000. So meaning that, so this working is for the bonus issue. So this is on 1st April 2017. So we determine the share capital we have. The number of share equals to 100,000 share capital divided by par value 1 per share. So we have 100,000 shares. And our bonus issues. Our bonus issue is based on 100,000 of share divided by 2 times 1. If you have 2 shares, I give you 1 bonus issue. And the value of share is $1 each. So answer 50,000. So this is the value of the bonus issue. Double entry, we debit retained earnings account and we credit to share capital account. So this is the adjustment for the bonus issue. So now we reflect this in our ledger. So in our ledger, we have share capital 50,000 and we have retained earnings here 50,000. So what is this 50,000? This is bonus. This is related to bonus issue. Class, can you understand this entry? Any questions so far? Okay, no question. So this is the transaction for the bonus issue. So we look at the next information. The next information is regarding the issue of share. This issue of share happened in 31st January 2018. This is the second event. They say that they issue 50,000 of new ordinary share at the selling price $2 each. The par value is $1. So first we identify the issue price is 2. My par value is 1. And then my share premium equals to 1 as well. So I issue 50,000 of the share, right? So my share capital increase 50,000 times 1. My share premium also increased by 50,000. And the total collection I receive is 50,000 times the issue price 2 each. So I receive 100,000. Double entry, we debit bank, credit share capital, and credit to share premium. Amount for bank is 100,000, 50,000 for share capital, and another 50,000 for share premium. So this is the working, and later on we are going to reflect this working in our ledger. All right, class, so far you have any question on the issue of share and bonus issue or not? Regarding the working. Any questions so far regarding the working? Yoo-hoo! Class, woohoo! You have question or not? No, eh? How about this? Ziwei, okay ma? Dave, okay ma? Jiayang, okay, right? Wenqi, okay ma? Okay, eh? All right. So we go to ledger to record this. So in the ledger, we will show collection, bank 50, bank 50. So we have balance, the capital account, and also share premium. We have balanced the share capital account and share premium account. So my question is, tell me which amount we should show in our cash flow statement. How much we have to show in our cash flow statement? Answer, please. Green color one. All the green color? Or you tell me what is the amount? Okay, I give you some hints. 100 or 150? 100 or 150? Just one. So Chu'e answer is 100. Jiayang 100. Wenqi 100. Aiden 100. Carrie also 100. How about others? Yuki, your answer? Xiaojin, your answer? Dave, your answer? 100 also. Don't know. Okay. The correct answer, this and this. These two we have to show in our cash flow statement. 100. Why? Because these two are the actual collection of money from the shareholder due to selling of share, issuance of share. And this 50, do we receive any money from this 50? No, right? Because this is a bonus issue. Bonus issue is a no. It's a what? It's a no cash transaction. It's a non-cash transaction. It means that we did not receive any money from this 50. This 50 is merely a transfer from retained earnings to the share capital. Similar to your general reserve transfer fund to retained earnings or retained earnings transfer fund to general reserve. It's just a transfer. There is no cash movement. That's why this 50 we will not show in our cash flow statement as a collection. Clear or not clear? Yoo-hoo! Understand or not? Okay, Def? Clear or not? Zui, okay, ma? Any other question for this transaction? Okay, so we are going to show issuance of share 100,000 as a receipt. Next. Wow. Next. All right. The company has declared and paid. It means that this is current year transaction. On 31st March 2018, the dividend per share is 20 cents each. So next working should be dividend. Number 4. This is dividend paid. So my dividend rate is 20 cents per share, right? So here we have to multiply with 20 cents. But my question, how many shares we have to multiply with 20 cents? How many shares that we have to use to multiply this? All right, Zhuo and Jiayang answer is correct. We use the balance CD amount, 200,000, right? But because in our working, right, we show the amount in thousand value, so it's 2,000 here times 20 cents, so we get 40,000. So this is the dividend paid, and this amount we also need to show in our cash flow statement under operating activities. Right, so let's complete our retained earnings as well. We know dividend payment will show as a debit entry because this will minus our retained earning 40. All right, so we have 879 here. So here is 879. So what is this amount? We have a 379, right? What is this 379? What is this 379? Class, what is this 379 in your retained earnings? Profit, be more specific. This is what? Profit before tax, after tax, or operating profit? What profit for this 379? After or before? Choose one, after tax or before tax. Jayang say PAT. How about others? After, after lah. Okay, this is profit after tax because your profit after tax will transfer to retained earnings. All right, this is profit after tax. So we can check this amount to our income statement because in this question we are provided, we are given what? You are given the income statement, right? 379. If you can match this amount, it means that your working in retained earning is correct. So basically, we have complete all the adjustment. Hey, but before that, I think still have others. Kahing, what's wrong with you? You want to let us see your face, huh? All right. We also need to do adjustment for the taxation and interest. So, class, can you do this yourself? Can you do this yourself and tell me the answer? Number 5, right? This is interest payable account. And we have tax payable account. All right, class, can you figure out what is the interest paid and tax paid? Let me show you the textbook, textbook here. All right, I give you 5 minutes. Tell me the answer. What is the amount of tax paid and also interest paid? If you know the answer, please type at the chat function. All right, class, do you have an answer? Do you have the interest paid and also tax paid amount? Hey, class, got answer or not? Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo. No answer. Hey, I let you do, then what are you doing now? Drinking coffee. Interest paid 67. How about your tax paid? So which one is paid? The bank 54 is what? Tax. So you paid 64 or 54? 67 or 54? Paid 54. Okay, how about your tax? Tax payable? How come no answer? Yeah, you're giving the income tax expenses, ma. How come no answer? Hey, how about this? Aiden, you got do or not? Teach us lah. Hey, this one I teach, I don't know teach how many times already. Share with you, share with me your answer. Yuki, your answer? Ziwei, Jiayang, Wenqi, your answer? Wow, everyone is waiting for me, So answer is what? Alamak. If this question come out in your final exam, how? God bless. Then you let me do for you. Wow, you all go and drink coffee just now. No answer what? 1 to 1. I think yes, 1 to 1. If I'm not wrong, it's this amount. Okay, let's check the answer. For the interest payable, balance BD, balance CD. My BD 15, my CD 28. For the tax payable, balance BD, how much? 98, and balance CD 103. Am I right? 103. So we include the known amount first. We have interest expenses, right? Interest expenses. So the interest expenses during the year, 67. So we get total 82 here, 82 here. So the payment is 54. And then for the tax payable, our income tax during the year, 126. So we get 224 here. So our payment is 121, sorry. All right. So this 54 and 121 will show in cash flow statement. And this 67 will show in the non-cash transaction as well. Hey, class, I really worry about you there. What you don't want to do? If this question come out in your final exam, how? You wait me, I bet you lah. Suddenly blur. Cannot. Imagine if this is in the exam, then how? All right, we have finished all the adjustment. Next, we are going to prepare the statement of cash flow. So are you ready? Are you ready for the statement of cash flow? Yes, huh? How about others? Hey, you all fall asleep, Today weather is too nice for taking a nap, right? I also feel tired, but let's finish this, okay? The rest, okay or not? Okay, all right. So we skip the break time. We just finish, Finish this question, then you can have a good rest. So we start from profit before tax. Profit before tax during the year is 505. Where I get this information? From the income statement here. 505. Next, we adjust non-cash transaction, which is your depreciation and your interest expenses. Your depreciation is 158 and 67 for your interest expenses. All right. After that, we adjust the working capital. Let's take a look in the statement of financial position. So your inventory from 431 to 383. The difference is 48. So this 48 is increase in your inventory or decrease in your inventory? Decrease, So decrease in your inventory. 48. I have to show positive amount or negative amount in the cash flow statement. Positive, Very good. Because decrease in your inventory, meaning that you buy lesser stock during the year. If you buy lesser stock during the year, meaning that you keep more cash in your company. So when you keep more cash in your company, cash inflow, positive. Next, the next item is your trade receivables from 782 to 1013. So this is an increase, right? 1018 minus 782, increase by 236. So tell me, increase in your trade receivables, what is the impact? What is the impact in your cash flow statement? Positive or negative? How about others? Yes, it's a negative 236. Why negative? When you have increase in trade receivables, means that you collect less amount from your customer. When you collect less amount from your customer, the impact in your cash flow statement is negative because you collect less money. Next, we have prepayment. Prepayment from 54 to 26. The difference is 28, right? 28 decrease in prepayment. So this will be same as inventory, so we show a positive. Next one. Next one is your trade receivables. Trade receivables from 530 to 396. 530 to 397. 133. So decrease in your trade receivables. Sorry, trade payables. What is the impact? 133. A positive or negative? How about others? Negative, Correct. This is a negative 133. Why negative? Because you pay more money to your trade payables, so less money in the company. So in the cash flow, we show negative. Next, we can add the amount. $437. This is cash flow from operating. After this, we need to minus tax paid, interest paid, and dividend paid. The sequence here up to you. You can use your own sequence. All right. Tax paid is 121. Dividend paid is 54. Sorry, interest paid is 54. Dividend paid is 40. So total 222. This is net cash from operating activities. So far so good. Class. Can follow or not? Can how about others? All right, very good. So up to here is our cash from operating activities. Next is our investing activities. In the investing activities, we will show purchase of property, plant, and equipment. The amount that we spend is 550. So we will show net cash used in investing activities. After that, financing activities. In your financing activities, you will show repayment of bank borrowings. We will show receipt of new bank borrowings. We also show issuance of share capital. So we make payment 300. We collect 580 from bank. For the issuance of share capital, we receive 100. So total 380. So this is net cash from financing activities. Right? So when you finish your financing activity, you add these three amounts together. Okay, I wait you for a second. Seems like I'm too fast. All right, shall we move on? Yes, let's move on. So you add these three amounts together. If you get a positive amount, it means that we have a net increase in cash and bank balances. And we also need to show our opening cash and bank balance, closing cash and bank balance. Our opening cash and bank balances is 71. So we write 71 here and we add them together. We get closing cash and bank balances 1, 2, 3. If you can match this amount to your closing cash and bank balances in your statement of financial position, meaning that your answer is correct.